Bienvenidos and welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. Today we're coming in with a classic Spanish recipe from the historic region of Castilla y León, where they're famously known for all their castles and making some of the best wines in the world. We're talking patatas a la Importancia con queso Manchego. This dish is basically slices of potato that you dust off in flour and egg wash and fry in extra virgin olive oil until they're lightly golden fried. Then you finish them off in a very simple yet delicious sauce. And finally, you top them off with some grated Manchego cheese that takes this to the next level of goodness. Folks, serve these potatoes as a side dish next to some grilled fish, a garden salad, and a bottle of Spanish red wine. More specifically from the region of Ribera del Duero, which is located in Castilla y León. You're gonna have yourself a fabulous meal. All right, let's just jump right into this. I'm gonna heat a large fry pan with a medium heat and add in 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil, which is 90 milliliters. Important to use the good stuff here is the base fat of the dish and what flavors all the ingredients. Link where you can get the Spanish one I'm using in the description box below. While the oil is heating, I'm going to cut 2 medium-sized potatoes that have already been washed, each one 2 rounds that are 1 centimeter thick, which is a little over 1/4 inch. I'm using Yukon Golds, but you can use whatever potatoes you like. And as you can see, I'm leaving the skins on them as it has more nutrients and flavors, but if you like, you can peel the potatoes. Then we'll add in 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour into a shallow bowl, which is 45 grams. Season with sea salt and black pepper. And mix it together. And we'll also crack in 2 eggs into a separate shallow bowl. Season with sea salt and black pepper. And whisk the eggs. Then we'll coat each potato first in the flour and then into the egg wash. And you want to make sure at each stage that they're fully coated all around. Then we'll move back to the fry pan. Once the olive oil is nice and hot, we'll start adding in the potatoes. And you want to make sure they're on a single layer and evenly spaced out, so cook this in batches to not overcrowd the pan. And we're going to go for 3 minutes per side here. At this stage, you don't have to fully cook the potatoes through. You just give them a light golden crust on each side. And as you finish each batch, transfer the potatoes into a dish with paper towels. Once all the potatoes have been fried up, we'll set them aside. Now, using the same pan with the same heat, I'm going to add in 1 small onion that's been finely chopped and 4 cloves of garlic that have been roughly chopped. And we'll mix the ingredients around continuously. That way they don't brown too quickly and it all evenly sautés. After 2 to 3 minutes and the onions are slightly translucent, I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, which is 9 grams. And half a teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 1.25 grams. And we'll give it a mix until everything's well mixed together. Then we'll add in half a cup of dry white wine, which is 120 milliliters. If wine is not your thing, you can sub it for any broth of your choice with a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. We'll also pinch in a 1/4 teaspoon of saffron threads, which is 0.17 grams. Link where you can get the Spanish golden saffron I'm using in the description box below. And season with a kiss of sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll continue to mix this and go for a few minutes until we end up with a paste-like texture. After 2 to 3 minutes, and we've ended up with a paste-like texture, and the alcohol has been cooked off in the wine, we'll add the potatoes back into the pan. You want to make sure they're on a flat layer, and it's okay if you stack them around each other. Then we'll add in enough vegetable broth to barely cover the potatoes, which is 2.5 cups in my case, or 600 milliliters. You can also use chicken broth here, or even beef broth if you like. Either way, link on how to make my homemade veggie broth in the description box below. And then we'll turn it up to a high heat and give the pan a gentle shake. Once it comes to a boil, we'll place the lid on the pan and lower the fire to a low-medium heat. And we're going to simmer this between 20 to 25 minutes until those potatoes are just cooked through. And it's important to give the pan a gentle shake once in a while, as that's going to help thicken up that broth, which at the end is going to give us a beautiful little sauce. After simmering the potatoes for 20 to 25 minutes, we'll remove the lid. And at this point, those potatoes should be perfectly cooked through. You can always pierce them with a toothpick just to ensure that they're done. For the final step, I'm going to remove the pan from the heat. Top off the potatoes with a kiss of grated cheese. I'm using a Spanish Manchego that's been aged for 6 months, but you can use whatever Manchego you like or whatever cheese you have on hand. And some chopped fresh parsley. Check it out, Patatas a la Importancia con Queso Manchego. Truly the ultimate Spanish potatoes. Easy to make, heart-healthy ingredients, and the kind of food that's gonna fill you with so much goodness. Let's give this a try and see how it turned out. Once again, folks, Patatas a la Importancia con Queso Manchego. This I can't wait to try. Here we go. That is absolutely fantastic. That's what classic Spanish food is all about. Potatoes are beautifully cooked. They have a crust on the outside, the inside you smell it in your mouth. Sort of all the flavors in the pan, and then that queso manchego, taking this to the next level. Gives it a try at home. Once again, next to some grilled fish, a garden salad, and a bottle of Spanish red wine from the beautiful region of Ribera del Duero, you're gonna have yourself a fabulous meal. Real quick before I go, shout out to a couple of my patrons, Sam Cohen, Grace Suarez, Alan Hirschman, and Jean. Again, guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. Enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. Leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on the bell icon. That way you can get notified every time I release new content and to become a part of the Spain on a Fork family. Till the next time, hasta luego.